Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel, and we're going to bring you Game 7 of the 1962 San Francisco Giants versus the 1975 Boston Red Sox. Winner take all. Elimination game for both teams. The Red Sox won the first 3 games. We're looking to sweep in Game 4. They couldn't get it done. Since then, the Giants have gone on a 3-game winning streak and tied the series up at 3, so we're back in San Francisco, and someone's heart will be left here for Game 7. We're using Strat-O-Matic baseball. The 1975 Boston Red Sox, I created the team from the Strat-O-Matic file. I think it's 14,000 players, everyone who's ever played the game up until 2016. So it is a created 1975 Boston Red Sox team using the average of the player's career. The 62 Giants were part of an old-time package I bought through Strat-O-Matic. I did add 5 players to give them a 25-man roster, but other than that, it's pretty much the 62 team. The players are all the real players. All right, before we go any further, I'd like to say hello to Manuel Christian Rivera. I'm okay. Hope you're doing well, my friend. So Game 7, let's go to the starting lineups here. Batting first for the Boston Red Sox, Cecil Cooper, and he will be playing first. Batting second, the shortstop, Rick Burleson. Batting third, the left fielder, Captain Carl Yastrzemski. The cleanup hitter batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jim Rice. Batting fifth, doing the catching, Pudge, Carlton Fisk. Batting sixth, we've gone with an unorthodox lineup since the Red Sox have lost 3 in a row. Playing third base, Bernie Carbo. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Dwight Evans. Batting eighth, he's been dropped in the order, has not been hitting well, the center fielder, Freddie Lynn. And batting ninth, playing second base, Rico Petrocelli. And the reason why we've changed the lineup, I brought up the overall stats. Carl Yastrzemski's hitting 500 in this series with 5 RBIs. He has 2 doubles. And then you have Rick Burleson hitting 370 in the series with 3 doubles. Rice, 364, 1 double, 1 RBI. Cecil Cooper, who could be an MVP candidate, 360, 5 home runs, 6 runs driven in. And then you have Carlton Fisk at 346 with 8 runs driven in and 2 home runs. Bernie Carbo batting 333, so we had to put him in the lineup. And he plays third base. So we put him at third base. It says he can play third base, that's where we put him. Dwight Evans hitting 273 with 1 RBI. 2 doubles. Rico Petrocelli was a toss-up between Petrocelli and Denny Doyle to play second. Rico, not much of a difference there defensively. Doyle slightly better, but Rico does have 2 RBIs and a home run, and overall is probably a better hitter, so we inserted Rico Petrocelli in at second base. But that's why we have our little bit of a crazy lineup, and we have Red Sox have lost 3 in a row, so we had to do something. Bill Lee will be getting the Game 7 start. Bill Lee, he's pitched twice, Game 2 and Game 5, both no decisions. In Game 2, he went 5 1/3 with only 1 earned run. And in Game 5, he went 6 innings with 4 earned runs, no decision. Overall, 3.97 ERA. 11 1/3 innings pitched, 18 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. He's given up 2 home runs, walked 4, struck out 1. If you think, why didn't we start Louis Tiant? I'll tell you why. He's got a 9.69 ERA. So Tiant does not get the Game 7 start here. For the San Francisco Giants, before we go to their lineup, their starting pitcher is going to be Jack Sanford. Sanford also pitched against Lee in Games 2 and 5. Sanford got a no decision. In Game 2, he went 8 1/3, only 1 earned run. And in Game 5, he struggled, but he went the full 9 and he got the win. 5 runs, only 4 of them earned. Overall, Jack Sanford, 2.60 earned run average. He's thrown 17 1/3 innings, given up 18 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 4 home runs, 4 walks, struck out 11. So the Game 7 matchup, Lee versus Sanford. And we've also adjusted. Oh, messed up here. There we go. Technical difficulty. Alright, let's get to the ball game now, folks. We've gone through some stats. Alright, so you have Sanford on the mound for the Giants. Behind the plate is Bailey. Cepeda's at first for the Giants. Hiller's at second. Pagan's at short. Davenport at third. Neiman in left. Mays in center. Alou in right field. Mays and Alou have struggled at the bat. As Manny in the chat says, Al, I'm doing a historic season out of the ballpark. 18. The Red Sox 1967. They've started 12 and 2. Outstanding. So let's get to the game here. I will be bringing up some stats every now and then. Let's see if that comes back up. I'm having trouble with OBS, and that's really annoying me. That's my recording system. Okay, that's what that. Alright, I think I have it. I think we're set there. Alright, so Cecil Cooper will come to the plate. Cooper is batting .360 in this tournament, in this series, excuse me. 5 home runs, 6 runs driven in. Cooper's looking for the 3-6 column, the windup and the pitch by Sanford, and we are on our way. Game 7 from San Francisco. The winner will take all. It's a 3. This is good for Coop. And a 4. And Cooper singles to right. And that's how the ball game will start off. A leadoff single for Cecil Cooper. Here comes Rick Burleson. Red Sox shortstop. Burleson batting .370. He has 3 doubles, and he scored 4 runs. Cooper, 75% chance of stealing second base. Bailey, a +2 arm. We had horrible efforts stealing second base. Corners are in. Burleson, a B bunter. And you know what? Our luck can't stay the same. Cooper's going to try to steal second base here. 1 through 15, if he gets the proper lead, he will be safe. Cooper inches away from the base. Fastball in the dirt. Block. Cooper goes. Bailey comes up. The stance firing right on the Cooper is out by a mile. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. The ball's in the dirt. The guy's got a +2 arm. And Cooper is thrown out. We're just not going to steal anymore. Wow. So Cooper's erased from the bases, 1 out, and Rick Burleson steps back to the plate. He's in disbelief. Burleson's looking for the 3-6 column. Bailey sets the target. Here's the pitch by Sanford. 2. He needs a 2 here. And a 5. That's a pop-up. Pagan at short calls for it. Out number 2. I'm still in shock that Cooper is thrown out by a mile. That's exactly how they put it. A ball in the dirt. Bailey, a +2 catching arm. So 2 outs, no one on. Here comes Carl Yastrzemski. The Red Sox have not fared well on the base paths when it comes to stealing in this series. And they've had the advantage all the time. So Carl Yastrzemski comes to the plate, 2 outs, nobody on. Yaz hitting .500. He's 12 for 24. He's scored 4 runs, 3 doubles, and has 5 runs batted in. Yastrzemski's looking for the 3-6 column here. Sanford nods his head. Here's the pitch to Yaz. He gets a 2. He needs a 2 or a 10. He gets a 3. Ground ball to Pagan at short. Over to Cepeda. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in San Francisco. And here comes Bill Lee, the spaceman. Let's go to the Giants lineup here. Leading off will be Bob Neiman. And he is the left fielder. Batting second, playing second base, Chuck Hiller. Batting third, the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda, playing first. The cleanup hitter, the designated hitter, Willie McCovey. Batting fifth, the say hey kid, Willie Mays. He's struggled, he's batting below 200. Though he does have his fair share of homers. When he does hit it, he's hit it a far away. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Felipe Alou. He's also batting below 200 in this series. Batting seventh, Jose Pagan. Excuse me. What a game he had last game. Grand slam, drove in 5, I believe. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Jim Davenport. And batting ninth, the catcher who seems to throw out every Red Sox would-be base stealer, Easy Ed Bailey. Quickly just go over some Giants stats. Harvey Keene is not in the lineup because he's only batting .083, normally their leadoff hitter. Pagan batting .440, the Giants shortstop. 11 hits and 25 at-bats. He scored 2 runs. He has a double, a home run, and 6 runs driven in. Then you have Tom Holler, 429. I don't think he's in the game. Strange the computer put him. 3 doubles. He's knocked in 2 runs. Orlando Cepeda, the baby bull, 407. 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Hiller, 385. Scored 3 runs. He has 2 doubles. Neiman, 385. Scored 2 runs, 3 RBIs. A double and a triple. McCovey, 375. He has 2 home runs and 8 runs driven in. Davenport, 250. 4 RBIs with 2 doubles. Alou Mays. Alou's batting 192. Willie Mays 190. But Alou has 2 home runs with 4 RBIs, and Mays has 3 home runs with 4 RBIs. So when they hit the ball, they're knocking runs in.
Peanuts, get your peanuts here.
Just getting the configuration correct. OBS is not working properly. Alrighty. Alright, so Bill Lee on the mound. He's started 2 games. Games 2 and games 5, no decision. He's been the best Red Sox pitcher so far in this series. He's going to face Neiman. Neiman's looking for the 2-6 column. Lee gets the sign from Fisk. He winds and delivers. It's a 1. This is good for Lee. And a 5. It's a fly ball out to Yastrzemski in left. He's there. He makes the catch. 1 away. Here comes Chuck Hiller. Chuck Hiller's looking for the 6 or the 1 column. Lefty-lefty matchup. Fisk pounds the mitt, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Hiller. It's a 6. This is very good for Hiller. And an 11. It's a 15. That's going to be a line out. He hit the ball hard, but right at the defender. So 2 up, 2 down, and here comes the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda. Cepeda's been a beast in this series. Game 7, tied at 3. Cepeda's looking for the 1-6 column. Lee gets the sign from Fisk. He delivers to Cepeda. It's a 4. Cepeda's looking for a 5-6-7 here. He gets a 7. And that's a 6. That's a deep fly ball. Evans going back at the wall. He chops and he makes the catch, robbing Cepeda of extra bases. Side retired. What a play by Orlando Cepeda. We go to the top of the second. Scoreless here in San Francisco. Best of 7. Someone's heart will be left in this stadium. Hello, Beatles eternally. How are you, my friend? So Jack Sanford back out on the mound. He'll face Jim Rice. Rice looking for the 1-2 column here. Bailey sets the target. The windup and the pitch by Sanford. It's a 1. This is good for Rice. And a 5. And Rice rips that ball right back up the middle for a leadoff single. He sat on that curveball. Rice has a 75% chance of stealing second. We've pretty much had every runner thrown out at second by Easy Ed Bailey. Here comes Carlton Fisk. Fisk needs a 3-1 here. Sanford looks to first. Cepeda holding Rice on. Here's the pitch to Fisk. It's a 6. Fisk needs a 5 through a 9. He gets an 8. Fisk doesn't chase. That's ball 4. So the first 2 runners are on. Rice singled. Fisk walks. No outs. And here comes Bernie Carbo. Bernie Carbo was inserted into the lineup to play third base because he's batting .333. And the Red Sox have lost 3 games in a row after winning the first 3 games. Game 4 at Fenway, the fans came with the brooms looking for a sweep, and since then they haven't seen a victory. So Carbo has a chance to put the Red Sox out ahead here. Carbo looking for the 3-1 column. He awaits the Sanford offering. Here it is. It's a 2. Nothing really there for Carbo. And a 7. Ground ball to Davenport, over to Hiller, on to Cepeda. Double play. Carbo bangs into the double play. Rice advances to third with 2 outs, and it's up to Dewey Evans now. Good job there by Sanford, inducing the ground ball double play by Bernie Carbo. Evans steps to the plate. Rice, the go-ahead run 90 feet away at third. Evans looking for the 1-2 column. Bailey goes through the sign. Sanford nods his head. Here's the pitch to Evans. It's a 2. And a 10. And Evans goes down looking. Strike 3. Side retired. The Red Sox threaten but do not score. We go to the bottom of the second. No score here in San Francisco. Due up for the 1962 Giants. McCovey, Mays, and Alou. If anyone gets on, pick on. Willie McCovey, left-handed batting designated hitter, will face the lefty Bill Lee. The windup and the pitch by Lee. McCovey's looking 3-6 here. He gets the 6. This is good for Willie. And an 11. It's a 6. And that's going to be a single to center. So McCovey singles up the middle. He's on. That's a good way for the Giants to start off the inning. Quickly go to chat here. Beetle says, doing good, buddy, and I hope all is well. Well, we're hanging in there. Manny asks how Beetle's doing, and everyone's doing good, so that's excellent. So Willie Mays comes to plate to say, hey, kid's batting under 200, but he does have 3 home runs and 4 RBIs. Lefty-righty matchup. McCovey, 60% chance of stealing second. And why are we not holding him on? Cooper holding McCovey on. Mays needs that 2-6 column. That 6 column's a killer for Bill Lee off of his pitcher's card. He gets the sign from Fisk. He delivers to Mays. It's a 2. This is good for Mays. And a 10. And Willie Mays crushes that ball to center. Freddie Lynn just turns and looks, and that's Willie Mays' 4th home run. 2-0 Giants. As he crushed that curveball up by the Giants take a quick 2-0 lead. My God, when Mays hits it, it's usually a homer. He now has 4 home runs and 5 RBIs in this series. So with no outs, here comes Felipe Alou. Alou also batting below 200. He has 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. I believe. Let's double check that. Two home runs, 4 RBIs. Mays now has 4 home runs, 6 RBIs.
Team yearbooks, minutes and program.
All right, Alou's looking for the 3-6 column here. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to Felipe. It's a 2, nothing really there. And an 8. Ground ball to Carbo. He picks it nicely, throws to Cooper, 1 down. Carbo looked very comfortable at third there. Carbo banged into a crucial double play in the top of the second. Here comes Jose Pagan, and what a series Pagan has been having, especially the last game. Pagan batting .440. He leads all San Francisco batters. 11 for 25, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, 1 double. He scored 2 runs. He'll be facing Bill Lee. He's looking 6-2 column here. Here's the pitch to Pagan. He gets the 2. He needs an 8, 9, 10. He gets a 9. That's a shot to the gap. It's going to split. Lynn and Yastrzemski go to the wall. That's a 1-out double for Pagan. His hot hitting continues. As Beatles eternally says, 2 great teams battling here. So Pagan's in scoring position for Davenport. Jim Davenport. Chance to knock in an RBI here. 1 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch by Lee. Davenport looking 1-6. He gets the 1. The dice are good to the Giants today. And a 12. That's a pop-up. And Fisk will make the catch. So with 2 outs, Pagan's at second. He'll be off on contact. Here comes easy Ed Bailey, Noodlemar, who's thrown out Cooper trying to steal second. Bailey's looking for a 6-1 column. Fans chanting, "We want a hit." Fisk goes through the signs. It's deafening here at the ballpark. Lee nods his head. Here's the pitch to Bailey. It's a 6. Oh my lord, they find that column again. And an 8. And that's a line out to Cooper. Cooper spears it and saves a run. The Giants get 2 on the Willie Mays blast. We go to the top of the third, 2-0. San Francisco Giants of 1962. 2 up for the 1975 Red Sox. Lynn, Petrocelli, and Cooper. Freddie Lynn needs to get hot here, folks. He's been dropped to the 8th place in the order. Sanford gets a sign from Bailey. Lynn looking for the 1-2 column. 6 is not bad also. Here's the pitch to Freddie. It's a 1. This is very good for Lynn. And a 5. And that's a single back through the wickets of Stanford. Up the middle. So Freddie Lynn is on. 75% chance of stealing second base. I'm not going to do it. It doesn't work. And here comes Rico Petrocelli. Petrocelli needs a 3-6 column here. And actually, we're going to send Freddie Lynn. 1 through 15, he's safe. That's a 75% chance of him being safe if he gets the proper lead. We're going to attempt to steal again. Lynn watches Sanford. He inches away. There's the throw down. And Lynn slides in safely as he beats Bailey's throw. As it says, Bailey needs to work on his technique. He's thrown out enough runners in this series. His technique, though horrible, has been good enough. So Lynn's in scoring position. No outs for Petrocelli. Petrocelli looking for the 3-6 column here. He awaits the Sanford offering. Here it is. And Petrocelli gets a 4-0 there. Hopefully he at least hits it to the right side. And a 10. And that's a pop out to Cepeda at first. So Petrocelli does not advance Lynn to third. 1 away, and here comes Cecil Cooper. And the Cooper has been very dominant in this series. Let's see if we can bring up just ever so quickly.
Peanuts, get your peanuts here.
Well, that was a disaster. No, let's just get rid of that. Let's just, yes, remove that there. OBS, you're not. Why are you being such a pain in the dupa? Our recording system. Okay. Anyway, Cecil Cooper is batting .360 with 5 home runs and 6 RBIs. So we're not going to do this anymore. I'm trying to give you some stats. It's just not working out right. So, all right. So Cooper comes to the plate. Lynn's at second, 1 out. Cooper's looking for the 3-6 column. The windup and the pitch by Sanford. It's a 3. Let's see if Cooper can tie this game up. And an 11. That's a ground ball to Davenport. Over to first for out number 2. Lynn stays put at second. Cooper can't knock him in. So it's the rooster, Rick Burleson. Burleson's 0 for 1 today. Burleson needs a 3-6 column. Lynn will be off on contact. Sanford gets the sign from Easy Ed Bailey. Here's the pitch to Burleson. It's a 5. He needs a 4-5 here. He gets a 9. Ground ball to Hiller. He flips to Cepeda. Side retired. The Red Sox threaten but do not score. Once again, we go to the bottom of the third. The 1962 San Francisco Giants 2. The 75 Boston Red Sox nothing. We're going to close down a window here. Let's get this set properly. I closed one of the windows down. Bear with me another moment. I apologize. I don't want the same issues to keep popping up here. Alright, I think we have it all set now. I was trying to keep a third window up. I'm just not that good. I know there's a way to do it, but it's not working. It worked right when I was practicing it. But best laid plans of mice and men. Alrighty, here we go. No more delays. Alright, so here comes Bob Neiman. Neiman's looking for the 2-6 column. He's 0 for 1 today. Fisk goes through the signs. Lee nods his head. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to Neiman. It's a 2. The dice gods have been good for the 62 Giants. And a 4. And it's a 9, and that's a single to center, as the card drawn was a 9. If it was a 12 or higher, it would have been a lineout. So a leadoff single by Neiman. Cooper playing behind him. He's not holding him on. And here comes Chuck Hiller. Hiller's 0 for 1. The Red Sox want to turn 2 up the middle. They have the corners in. Carbo in at third. Cooper in at first. Hiller's an A bunter. Let's see if they'll sacrifice him over. Lee's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Hiller. It's a 5-5. Hit and run. Grounder towards the sack. Cooper takes the ball and goes to the bag himself. Runner advances. So I guess, because it was actually a strikeout with an asterisk next, or a at sign next to it. I don't know all the rules here, but I guess he hits the ball to Cooper. Runner advances. So 1 out, Neiman at second. Here comes a baby bull, Orlando Cepeda. Cepeda's 0 for 1. He has an RBI opportunity here. Fisk wiggles the fingers. Lee delivers to Cepeda. It's a 2. He needs a 2-5-6. It's a 12. Ground ball to Burleson over to Rico Petrus. Over to Cooper, excuse me. 2 away. Neiman stays put at second. Again, San Francisco Giants fans screaming they want a hit. They want a third run here, and it's Willie McCovey's 1 for 1 with a run scored. McCovey looking for a 3 or a 6. That 2 column looks good on his card also. Lee's got to come up big here. He's got to keep it a 2-run deficit. Here's the pitch to McCovey. It's a 4. McCovey's looking 4, 5, 6, 7 here. It's a 2 and an 11. That's a deep fly ball to right. Evans goes racing back, reaching up at the wall, makes the catch, robbing extra bases from Willie McCovey. Another great catch by Evans out and right. And the Giants strand the runner at second. We go to the top of the 4th, 2-0 Giants. Due up for the 75 Red Sox, Yastrzemski, Rice, and Fisk. Dwight Evans has made 2 web gems of catching. Clinton Parks, member of the FOC in the house, also Beatles eternally a member of the FOC. That's our wrestling alliance that we use, Fire Pro Wrestling. Clinton says, "Hi Al, sorry for being late. You're never late. You come and go as you please, my friends. Was watching Jester play pinball." Ooh, cool. I'm going to have to catch that later. How was that, Clinton? Remember to check out ID Gesture's channel. That's ID Gesture, another FOC friend of the channel. Alright, Yastrzemski comes to the plate. The Red Sox trail by 2. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Yaz. He needs a 3-6 column here. He gets a 4. Nothing there for Yaz. And a 7. Ooh, ground ball. Second base. 20-sided. Make sure this is coming up. It is good. 20-sided dice roll. And that's a 9G3. And a 9. Looks like Hiller will make the play. Hiller to Cepeda from his knees. 1 away. They just got Yastrzemski by a step. Here comes Jim Rice. Rice is 1 for 1. 1 out, no one on. The windup and the pitch from Sanford. Rice wants a 1-2 column. It's a 4. Nothing there for Jimmy. And a 7. Another play for Hiller at second. 20-sided dice roll. 19G1. And a 12. Hiller will again go towards the hole. Scoops it up. Flips to Cepeda. 2 down. Red Sox playing Pepper with the Giants' second baseman. So 2 outs, no one on. Here comes Carlton Fisk. He walked his first time up. Fisk looking to drive one out of the ballpark, cut this deficit in half. Sanford gets the sign from noodle arm Ed Bailey, who has thrown out pretty much every Red Sox base stealer. He delivers to Fisk. It's a 2, come on 4. And a 10, ground ball to Pagan. Comes up, thrown to Cepeda. 1, 2, 3, go to the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The 1962 Giants 2, the 75 Boston Red Sox nothing. And here comes Willie Mays. Mays is the reason why the Giants are up 2-0. He crushed a Bill Lee curveball to dead center. And that gave the Giants a 2-0 lead. Mays looking for the 2-6 here. Lee delivers. He gets the 6. That 6 column is a killer on Lee's card. And a 5. And that's a single to left for Willie Mays. He's 2 for 2 now. Mays, excellent chance of stealing second. Cooper holding him on. Here comes Felipe Alou. Alou's 0 for 1. Lee looks to first. Now in at Fisk. Mays stretches. Lee's move. Mays guessing. He doesn't have a very good lead. He will stay put. So good job by Cooper and Bill Lee to keep Mays at bay at first. Here's the pitch to Alou. It's a 1. Alou needs a 7, 8, 9, 10. He gets the 10. And that's a single up the middle. Let's see if Willie Mays is going to go first to third. He's going to try for first to third. 75% chance of making it. We're going to throw to the cutoff. So it's going to be first and third. Alou's at first. We keep him at first. Keep the double play in order. Of course, the Red Sox are going to play the infield in now. And here comes Pagan. Pagan, 1 for 1 with a double. Excellent bunter. With a squeeze. Pagan's batting over 400. He was batting 440 before this game. He's 1 for 1 today, so that's going to go up even more. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch by Bill Lee. It's a 5. Nothing really there for Pagan. And a 9. Fly ball out to Yastrzemski in left. He's there. He makes the catch. He uncorks the throw towards the plate, but not in time. Mays scores 3-0, 1962 Giants. The fans here at the ballpark are ecstatic here in San Francisco, as it looks like the Red Sox heart will be left in San Francisco. Still plenty of ball game left. 1 out, 1 on, and here comes Jim Davenport. Davenport, the Giants' third baseman. He's looking for a 1-6 column. Lee looks to first. Now in at Fisk. He deals to Davenport. It's a 2 and a 5. That's a fly ball out to Yastrzemski again. He moves a little to his right, makes the catch, 2 down. So 2 outs, and Lou will be off on contact at first. Here comes Easy Ed Bailey. The catcher's 0 for 1. He has thrown out 1 base runner. That was Cooper. Lynn did steal a base off of him. But the Red Sox percentage of stealing bases in this series off Bailey is horrible. He's just been very lucky. Here's the pitch to Bailey, looking for the 6-1. It's a 4. Bailey needs a 5-6-7. He gets a 9. Ground ball to Burleson. 20-sided dice roll. Will Burleson make the play? 9G3 and a 11. Burleson will come up with the ball. Over to first in time. Side retired. But the Giants tack on another run on the sacrifice fly. It's now 3-0. 62 Giants. Due up for the 75 Red Sox. Carbo, Evans, and Lynn. As Clinton Parks has hit it right on the head. He says, "What is this? The Red Sox doing the Yankees 2004 impression?" You are correct. And as each passing inning goes by, it looks more and more like that, Mr. Clinton Parks. Red Sox won the first 3 games. We're looking for the sweep in Game 4. The fans at Fenway had the brooms out, and since then they haven't won a game. So here comes Bernie Carbo. Carbo's 0 for 1. He banged into a horrific double play earlier in the game. The Red Sox had first and second, no outs. Let's see if he can make amends for that. Here's the pitch to Carbo, looking for the 3-1 column. He gets the 1 and a 4. It's a 12. Carbo launches that ball to right center. And that ball is gone. Bernie Carbo touched them all. He puts the Red Sox on the board 3-1. Oh, if he could have only done that when it was first and second, no outs. But Carbo playing third base because he was hitting over 300. We inserted him at third and kept Evans in right. Moved Petrocelli to second. Drastic measures have to be taken when you lose 3 in a row. And Carbo pays off this time with a solo blast. It's 3-1. The Red Sox pulled to within 2. And that cockiness of the San Francisco Giants fans have just gone down 1 notch. They're still confident, but it's gone down 1 notch. Here comes Dwight Evans. Can they go back-to-back Jacks? Sanford none too happy with himself on the mound. Gets the sign from Bailey. Here's the pitch to Dewey. It's a 2. Come on, Evans. And a 7. Evans does not chase. That is a walk. Evans, 75% chance of stealing second. We're not sending him because Freddie Lynn is due. He is at the plate. Freddie Lynn is due to break out. Lynn wants a 1-2 here. His home run would really be the 2 in the 5 columns. The 1 column is his best column. So come on, Freddie. Runner at first, no outs. Here's the pitch to Lynn. It's a 6 and a 9. And Freddie Lynn doesn't chase. Sanford having some control issues. Evans goes to second. Lynn advances to first on the walk. Corners move in, and here comes Rico Petrocelli. And you're going to say, hey, Rico's playing second base. Hey, you lose 3 in a row in a best of 7 when you're up 3-0. You do drastic things, as I said. So Petrocelli's 0 for 1. He's a C bunter. On deck is Cecil Cooper, who is red hot. But a C bunter, with my luck, he'll bunt into a double play. The proper move is to bunt these runners over. You know what? We're going to let Petrocelli swing away. Actually, we're not. Petrocelli will attempt the bunt. 72% chance of a successful sacrifice bunt. Here's the pitch. Come on, Rico. Put that bunt down. Petrocelli fouls it off. The count goes 1-2. We'll take the bunt off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Rico. It's a 1 and a 4. Petrocelli crushes that ball to left. Neiman just turns and looks. Rico with a 3-run blast. The Red Sox take the lead. 4-3. 2 home runs in this inning. 1 by Carbo, 1 by Petrocelli. And the Red Sox are up 4-3 as they have gotten to Jack Sanford here in the top of the 5th. And the crowd has gone silent here in San Francisco. And here comes Cecil Cooper. So I guess it was a great thing that Petrocelli couldn't put the sac bunt down. As a lot of jubilation in that Red Sox dugout, as they're mobbing Petrocelli in the dugout, trying to snap this 3-game losing streak, as Clinton Park says they don't want to be known like the 2004 Yankees. Here comes Cecil Cooper. Can they get a 3rd home run this inning? Bailey goes out to have a word with Sanford, now back behind the plate. Cooper digs in. He's 1 for 2. Sanford gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Coop. It's a 3. This is good for Cooper. And a 6. And Cooper smashes a single right back up the middle into center. So Cooper's on first. No outs. And here comes Rick Burleson. Corners are in to protect against a sacrifice bunt. Burleson is 0 for 2. A B bunter. And you know what? Cooper's got, he's going to get a stolen base here. Cooper's going to go 1 through 15. He's safe if he gets the proper lead. We're going to attempt the steal. Cooper slowly moves away from the bag. He goes, and again he's thrown out. Unbelievable. Wow, an 18. Bailey has Cooper's number. Oh my Lord. Wow. Hiller applies the tag, and Bailey, the arm of Johnny Bench in this series sometimes, most of the time. So bases are empty, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Burleson. It's a 5. He needs a 4-5 here, and a 7. Burleson strikes out swinging, so 2 down. Big swing and a miss. And here comes Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz is 0 for 2. Yaz wants a 3-6 column here. Sanford's ready to deal. Here's the pitch to Yastrzemski. It's a 5. Yaz needs a 4-5. He gets an 8. He lines out to Pecan. Side retired, but the Red Sox score 4 on a solo blast by Carbo. Then a 3-run blast by Rico Petrocelli, as they get 2 home runs in the inning off Sanford. And now Bill Lee has a 1-run lead to work with as we go to the bottom of the 5th, and he will face for the 1962 Giants Neiman, Hiller, and Orlando Cepeda. That's the top of the order. If anyone gets on, Willie McCovey stretch. Neiman's 1 for 2. Looking for the 2-6 column. Lee with more energy now. New life here for the Sox. He sets and delivers. It's a 3. That energy could be gone in a second. And a 7. Neiman walks. Good at bat. He leads off the inning with a walk. Tying run at first base. Red Sox get their bullpen up. All hands on deck. Game 7. They lead by 1. Here comes Chuck Hiller. He's an A bunter. Corners in. Carbo in at 3rd. Cooper in at 1st. Neiman's at 1st. He looks to Cooper. Cooper bluffs back towards the bag. Now in at Fisk. Here's the pitch to Hiller. It's going to be a sacrifice bunt. Squares, bunt, lays it down. Cooper looks to 2nd, but then goes to 1st for the sure out. So 1 out, Neiman advances. Hiller does his job. Tying run at 2nd base for the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda. Cepeda is 0 for 2. Fisk goes out to have a quick word with Neiman. Carbo and Cooper meet him on the mound. Meeting adjourned, players back to their positions. Cooper Back to first, Carbo back to third, Fisk behind the plate, squats down. Goes through the signs. Bill Lee nods his head. Here is the pitch to the baby bull, looking for the 1-6. It's a 5 and a 6. Fly ball to Yastrzemski. He drifts over, makes the catch. 2 down. Neiman bluffs but does not go. And here comes the cleanup hitter, Willie McCovey, and again the fans come to life here in San Francisco. McCovey's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Neiman will be off on contact. Not a real good base runner. Only base running's 1 through 10. Yastrzemski a -2, Lynn a -1, and Evans a -5. Here's the pitch to Stretch McCovey. It's a 6. Oh my God, they find that column again. And an 8. He lines out. Cooper snags it. What a play by Cecil Cooper. Side retired. That ball was slated down the right field line. Would have tied the ball game up. But Cecil Cooper says none shall pass as he comes bounding towards the dugout ecstatic. We go to the top of the 6th. The Red Sox cling to a 1-run lead, 4-3. 2 up for the 75 Sox. Rice, Fisk, and Carbo. If anyone gets on, Dwight Evans. What a series it's been. What a Game 7 so far. Rice is 1 for 2. Sanford's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Rice. It's a 3. Nothing there for Jim. And a 9. Pop up to short. Pagan calls for it. 1 away. Here comes Carlton Fisk. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Righty-righty matchup. Bailey sets the target. Sanford delivers. It's a 4. Nothing there for Carlton Fisk. And an 11. Ground ball to Cepeda. He flips to Sanford covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down. And here comes Bernie Carbo, who got everything started in the top of the 5th with a solo blast to right center. Carbo's 1 for 2 with a home run. Playing third base. You don't really see Bernie Carbo at third base, but it says it could play. He could play there. I put him there. We wanted his bat in the lineup. It's paid off. Carbo looking for his 2nd home run here. Sanford shakes off Bailey. Now they're on the same page. Here's the pitch to Carbo. It's a 1 and a 10. Big swing by Bernie Carbo, and he is out. He tried to launch another one out of the ballpark. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 4-3. Boston Red Sox of 1975 over the Giants of 62. 2 up for the 62 Giants. Mays, Alou, and Pagan. Willie Mays is 2 for 2 with a home run and 2 RBIs. He also has a single. He crushed a Bill Lee curveball. Red Sox have action in their bullpen. Lee's ready to work. Here's the pitch to the Say Hey Kid. It's a 2. Oh, Lord. This is a really good column for Willie Mays. And a 2. It's a pop-up. Burleson has. He makes the catch. And Willie Mays has hurt himself. Seems like he pulled an oblique. But he shakes it off and can continue in the game. But he might be playing... He's going to be playing hurt, so he'll be less effective, I would assume. So, a big pop out there. As he had, that was his column. That was Willie Mays' column. Let's go back and look at that. So, Willie Mays, he had a 2-2. Look at that. On a lefty. 3 through 11 is all get on base. 2 and 12 are the only outs. Wow. So... a break for Bill Lee there. 1 out, no one on. Felipe Alou's 1 for 2. Alou's looking for the 3-6 column. The big windup and leg kick by Lee. It's a 5. Nothing really there for Felipe. And a 2. Possible home run. That ball's launched towards left. Yastrzemski going back at the track. He leaps up the wall and he robs him of a home run. What a play. He brought that ball back. Yes. Robs Felipe Alou with a game-tying home run, and Bill Lee pumps his fist in the air as Yastrzemski throws the ball back in towards the infield. What a play by Captain Carl Yastrzemski out and left. So with 2 outs, no one on, here comes Jose Pagan. 1 for 2 with a double. Lee's up to 92 pitches, good for 93. This could be the last batter faced. He deals to Pagan. It's a 4. Pagan needs a 5, 6, 7 here. It's a 5, possible double. It's a 6. That ball's hit to Evans. He races towards the line, reaches out and makes the catch. Side retired. Red Sox flashing the leather in the outfield. We go to the top of the 7th. The Boston Red Sox of 1975, 4. The 1962 San Francisco Giants, 3. 2 up for the 75 Red Sox. Evans, Lynn, and Rico Petrocelli. Evans is 0 for 1. He has scored a run. He did walk. Scored on the Petrocelli 3-run blast in the top of the 5th. Sanford still out on the mound. I just want to make sure the computer is actually managing the Giants. I don't want to shortchange them. I'm pretty sure I have it set at that. Let me just check the game. Yes, they are. Okay. All right, Sanford, 89 pitches, good for 110. Evans awaits the Sanford delivery. Here it is. It's a 2. This is good for Dewey. And a 6. And Evans gets his second walk. Evans is at first. Look, 75% chance of stealing second. One of these times, we're going to get a couple of these in a row. Freddie Lynn comes to plate. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored. He did steal second. He's one of the few Red Sox runners who has actually stolen a base off Ed Bailey, +2 arm. The corners are in. They expect Lynn to bunt. We're not going to do that. We're going to let Freddie Lynn swing away. We think he's going to start to be in fuego. Lynn looking for the 1-2 column. Sanford sets and delivers. It's a 1 and a 5. Single to center. Evans has a 65% chance of making it safely to third. No. We'll play station to station. So first and second, we don't go with the sacrifice for Freddie Lynn. He's now 2 for 2. No outs. 2 on, and here comes Rico Petrocelli. Petrocelli, the man of the hour, along with Bernie Carbo. 1 for 2, a 3-run blast, which put the Red Sox ahead 4-3. He followed Carbo's solo shot a few outs later with a 3-run shot of his own. Petrocelli, a C bunter, and that's after he failed to sacrifice bunt. On deck, Cecil Cooper. We're going to go with the sacrifice bunt here. 72% chance. Petrocelli squares. Lays it down. It's a great bunt. Petrocelli might beat it out. The throw to first, and they just get him. But he does his job. Evans advances to third, Lynn to second. So Rico Petrocelli, 1 at-bat, crushes a 3-run homer. His next at-bat, he actually does get the sacrifice down. So with 1 out, 2 on, Giants down by a run here in the top of the 7th. They bring their infield in, and Cecil Cooper, 2 for 3, comes to the plate. This is a big moment in this ball game. Cooper has a chance to break it open here. 4-3 Red Sox. Cooper looking for the 3-6 column. Sanford still out on this mound. Here's the pitch to Cooper. And no, Bailey stands up, puts his arm out. They intentionally walk Cooper. Bases are loaded. They pitch around Cooper to go to Burleson, who's 0 for 3. The Rooster can get his revenge here. Infield playing in, 1 out, no place to put Burleson. Burleson looking for the 3-6 column. He wants at least a deep fly ball to score Evans from third. Evans, a 1 through 14 base runner. Burleson looking to grip and rip. Here's the pitch by Sanford. It's a 1. He needs a 4, 5, 6. And a 7. Ground ball to Hiller. This could be 2. Foul ball. Ground ball to Hiller. Comes up with it. And it's a double play. He bangs into the inning-ending bases-loaded double play. The Red Sox squander a golden opportunity. They still lead 4-3. Here's the trivia question. What team did Babe Ruth begin playing for in 1914? The Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox, shocking. As they play this Take Me Out to the Ball game at the old ball game. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Red Sox squandered a huge opportunity. Bases loaded, 1 out. And Burleson banged into the double play with the infield in. Let's just go back to that play. As the double play went Hiller, so it went 4-2-3. So Hiller then went to the catcher, so it went Hiller to Bailey to Cepeda, 4-2-3. Just wanted to make sure. All right, Bill Lee has gone 6 innings. Bill Lee has gone 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 of them earned, 1 walk, 1 home run. That was Willie Mays. Sanford, 7 innings, 4 hits, all earned. 7 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts, 2 home runs. I think that's going to be it for Bill Lee. Red Sox will go to their bullpen. Davenport's 0-for-2 off of him. Davenport is a righty. Oh, wow. Do we bring Rick Wise in on short rest? Or do we go with Drago? Drago's had some good outings, and he's had some bad outings. Rick Wise got touched quite harshly his last start. Tiant has an ERA over 9. Roger Moret, Willoughby, Wise, Drago, Burton. Cole has a horrible ERA. Guess we're going to go with Drago. Dick Drago will come in. So Dick Drago's on the mound. Comes into this ball game. He's had some good outings and some bad outings in this series. Hopefully, if you're a Red Sox fan, he has a good outing. His horrible column, the 4. So Drago will face Davenport, Bailey, and Neiman. Davenport's 0-for-2. Here's the pitch by Drago. It's a 5. Davenport needs a 5-6 here. It's a 9. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Drago starts off his outing in style. Bring in Segui. No, I've seen Segui. He's horrible. At least in this series. Oh, no, I don't think Segui has... I think that was Moret. Excuse me, that's Moret. So, 1 out, no one on. Here comes Easy Ed Bailey. Noodle arm. He's 0-for-2. Drago gets a sign from Fisk. Here's the pitch to Bailey. That's a 1. He needs a 6-8. And that's a 7! And he gets Bailey looking. Strikeout number 2 for Dick Drago. He's 1 strikeout away from striking out the side. He'll face the top of the order, the number 1 hitter, Bob Neiman. Neiman's 1-for-2 with a walk. Drago takes a deep breath. He's ready. He sets and delivers. It's a 2. This is a very good Neiman column. And a 4. And that's a single to left. So Bob Neiman keeps the inning alive with a single to left field. Tying runs at first. Cooper holding him on. And here comes Chuck Hiller. Giants second baseman is 0-for-2. Drago looks to first. Now in at the plate. Here's the pitch to Hiller. And that's a 6. Nothing there really there for Chuck. And a 7. Fly ball to Freddie Lynn. He's under it in center. He makes the catch. Side retired. We go to the top of the 8th. The Red Sox of 1975 cling to a 4-3 lead by the hair of their chinny chin chin over the 62 San Francisco Giants. Sanford still out on the mound. Giants guarding the lines here in the top of the 8th. Sanford will face Yastrzemski, Rice, and Fisk. Yaz is 0 for 3. He'd like to break out in a big way. Red Sox have a 1-run lead here. Sanford sets and delivers. It is a 1. This is not too bad for Yaz. And a 7. Yastrzemski does not chase. Leadoff walk. Yaz is on first. And look, 75% chance of stealing second base. Rice is 1 for 3. We're going to try to steal again. 75%. My God, this guy can't keep throwing everybody out. Here's the attempt to the steal. Yastrzemski is taking his lead from first. The runner, he can't get a good lead. Sanford and Cepeda do a good job holding him. We will not steal. So Rice, 1 for 3, prepares for the Sanford offering. Here it is. It's a 2. This is pretty good for Jimmy. And an 8. He strikes out looking. So Rice, 7, 8, 9 was bad, and that's what he got. So 1 out, 1 on. Here comes Carlton Fisk, 0 for 2 with the walk. Cepeda holding Yaz on at first. Sanford looks to first. Now in at Bailey. Bailey sets the target. Here's the pitch to Fisk. It's a 3. This is excellent for Fisk. And an 8. And that's going to be a shot to center. Willie Mays going back. He can't make the play. That'll be off the wall. It's going to be a double for Fisk. Yaz has a 1 through 12 chance of scoring. We will hold him. They'll be second and third, 1 out. Infield pulled in. Here comes Bernie Carbo. Carbo is 1 for 3. He got the Red Sox on the board with a solo blast in the 5th. That made it 3-1. Petrocelli would later hit a 3-run homer in that inning and put the Red Sox up 4-3. Carbo, a big opportunity here. He has banged into a double play. He has homered and struck out. Fisk at second, Yastrzemski at third, Carbo at the plate, 1 away. Here's the pitch by Sanford. And they have gone to their bullpen. Don Larson, the former Yankee, has come in to try to keep this a 1-run deficit for the Giants. Larson, in 1962, 5 wins, 4 losses, 4.40 earned run average in 86 innings. Gave up 9 home runs. Struck out 58, walked 47. Larson's done with his warm-up tosses. Carbo steps back in the left-hander's batter's box. Moment of truth here. Fisk at second, Yastrzemski at third. Carbo at the plate, Larson on the mound. Bailey sets the target. Here's the pitch to Bernie. It's a 2. Nothing there for Carbo. And a 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job by Larson. Carbo could not get that fly ball at least to score Yastrzemski. So 2 outs, 2 on. It's going to be up to Dwight Evans. He'll take a base hit, a balk, or a wild pitch pass ball to score Yaz from third now. Larson gets a sign from Bailey. He delivers to Evans. It's a 2. This is good for Dewey. And an 11. Swing and a miss. Side retired. Larson comes in, strikes out Carbo and Evans. Red Sox squander a golden opportunity. They strand 2 runners. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 4-3 Boston. Due up for the 1962 Giants. Cepeda, McCovey, and Mays. If anyone gets on, Alou. Dick Drago back out on the mound. He's in relief for Bill Lee. Cepeda's 0 for 3. Drago delivers. It's a 5. Cepeda needs a 5-6. It's a 4. Ground ball to Carbo. Oh boy. Not known for his defense at third. Here's the 20-sided dice roll. This might be ugly. 16 G2. And Here's the hard hit ball. It's going to go off Carbo's glove. It will be an E5. Tying run at the plate. Probably should have switched him out. And here comes Willie McCovey. So Carbo giveth, and Carbo taketh away. McCovey 1 for 3. Call timeout. Petrocelli will move to third. Carbo none too happy with this, but Denny Doyle will come off the bench, replace Carbo in the 6th spot, and play second. Should have done that before the inning. Very strange changing the defensive alignment, but they had to do it. All right, Cepeda being held on by Cooper at first, McCovey at the plate. Here's the pitch by Drago. Denny Doyle's at second. Petrocelli slides over to third. It's a 6. And a 5. Ground ball to Burleson. 20-sided dice roll. Let's see if they can turn 2. 13G2. And a 4. This could be 2. Burleson to Doyle, on to first, not in time. They get the lead runner, though. So 1 away, McCovey's at first. Cooper holding him on. Actually playing behind him, excuse me. 75% chance of stealing. Let's see if we hold him on. 65% chance. And here comes Willie Mays to say, hey kid, 2 for 3 with a home run. He has 2 RBIs. That was a 2-run blast back in the bottom of the 2nd. Red Sox want to turn 2 with Burleson and Doyle up the middle. Drago takes that deep breath, looks in at Fisk, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Mays. It's a 6. And a 2. Swing and a miss! Drago blows the fastball by him. 2 away. McCovey still at first. That 6th column was a killer for Bill Lee. Not for Drago. It's a 4 for him. And here comes Felipe Alou. Runner will be off on contact. McCovey's at first. Cooper holding him on. Drago looks to first. Now in at the plate. Here's the pitch to Felipe. It's a 6. And a 7. Fly ball out to Freddie Lynn. He moves to his right. Makes the catch. Side retired. The Red Sox are 3 outs away from victory. We go to the top of the 9th. Don Larson back out on the mound for the Giants. The Giants will be guarding the lines. Larson will face, for the 75 Red Sox, Lynn, Petrocelli, and Cooper. The Carbo error does not hurt. So here's Freddie Lynn. He's 2 for 2 with a run scored. Larson gets the sign from Easy Ed Bailey. Here's the pitch to Lynn. It's a 4. This is good for Freddie. He needs a 6, 7, 8. And it's a 5. That's a fly ball out to Alou. He drifts towards the line, makes the catch, 1 away. Here comes Rico Petrocelli. He's playing third base now. He's 1 for 2. He has that big 3-run blast, and that's why the Red Sox are up 4-3 here. And 1 out in the top of the 9th. Larson kicks and fires. It's a 4. Petrocelli needs a 6, 7, 8. He gets a 6! And that's going to be a single up the middle. Rico has his 2nd hit. Big insurance run at first. Top of the order now. Cecil Cooper, he's 2 for 3 with a walk. Cooper would love to go yard and add to his home run total. Larson looks to first, takes a deep breath, in at Bailey. Here's the pitch to Cooper. It's a 5, nothing there for Cooper. Possible double play most likely. It's a 7. Swing and a miss! Cooper was out in front of that pitch. So 1 on, 2 outs now, and here comes the Rooster, Rick Burleson, who has struggled today. 0 for 4. He banged into a bases-loaded double play as that went 4 to 2 to 3. Red Sox squandered a golden opportunity an inning or so ago. 2 outs. Petrocelli will be off on contact. Here's the pitch to the Rooster. It's a 3. Could this be the Rooster's revenge? Possibly. And an 8. That's a 7. That's a single to center. Petrocelli will stop at second. Station to station go the Red Sox. First and second, 2 outs. Runners will be off on contact. Here comes Captain Carl Yastrzemski. Yeah, it's 0 for 3 with a walk. Larson looking to get this last out here in the top of the ninth, keep it a 1-run deficit for the Giants. Yastrzemski digs in, looking to tee it high and let it fly. Here's the pitch by Larson. It's a 1. This is very good for Yastrzemski. And a 5, possible home run. That ball's launched to right center field. It's gone! Yastrzemski, 3-run blast. The Red Sox take a 7-3 lead. And the sounds of silence are heard here at the stadium in San Francisco. As Yastrzemski goes back to the dugout to absolute euphoria. The Boston Red Sox are now 3 outs away with a 4-run lead, but don't count your chickens before they hatch. They won the first 3 games of this series, then lost the next 3, are trying to avoid the 2004 Yankees fate, as Clinton Parks put it. When the Yankees had a 3-0 lead against the Red Sox in the American League pennant, the Red Sox came back and won 4 straight. They would go on to sweep the Cardinals. ID Gesture doesn't want to hear this, but sweep the Cardinals in the 2004 World Series. So here comes Jim Rice. The Red Sox have scored all their runs on home runs. A solo blast by Carbo, a 3-run blast by Petrocelli, and now a 3-run blast by Yastrzemski. Here's the pitch to Jim Rice. 2 outs, no one on. And they're changing pitchers. Here comes Jim Duffalo. I wonder if Jim Duffalo is from Buffalo. I don't know. This is a player I added from the all-time file to finish off their roster of 25 men. His average was 3 wins, 2 losses over his career. 3.39 earned run average. Approximately, he would throw 59 innings. So he has the task of getting the final out here in the top of the ninth. The windup and the pitch to Rice. It's a 1. This is very good for Jimmy. And a 4. And Rice singles to left. The inning continues. Rice with an 80% chance of stealing second. And we're going to send him. That's a 1 through 16. If he gets the proper lead, Rice moves away, but he cannot get the proper lead. We'll take the steal off. Good job by Duffalo and Cepeda. So 2 outs. Rice at first. He'll be off on contact. Here's the pitch to Fisk. That's a 4. And a 9. Curveball, strike 3. Fisk complains, but he's going back to the dugout to get his catcher's equipment. We go to the bottom of the ninth, and thanks to that Yastrzemski 3-run blast in the top of the ninth, the Red Sox have a 4-run lead. The 1975 Boston Red Sox 7, the 1962 San Francisco Giants 3. The Red Sox 3 outs away from winning this series. Dick Drago on the mound. And I'd like to say hello to Lefty Koufax in the chat and also Mark Forsberg. How are you doing, gentlemen? Hope all is well. As Lefty Koufax says, if only Jim Rice was not injured during the 75 series. That's very interesting. What would have been? So, Drago will face Pagan, Davenport, and Bailey. Pagan 1 for 2 with a double. Here's the pitch by Drago. That's a 5. Pagan needs a 5-6. And that's an 8. And Pagan goes down looking. Strike 3. Drago paints the corner. 1 away. Red Sox 2 outs away from a series victory. A hard-fought series victory. The Red Sox won the first 3 games and then would lose the next 3. But that's all for not now. They're 2 outs away from a series victory. Drago to face Davenport. Davenport is 0 for 3. Drago works quickly. Here's the pitch. It's a 6. Nothing there for Jim. And a 7. Lazy fly ball to center. Leans there. He makes the catch. The Red Sox are 1 out away from winning the series here in San Francisco. The sounds of silence, as Simon and Garfunkel would say, have engulfed the stadium. Last hope, Easy Ed Bailey, noodle arm, who has thrown many a would-be runner out for the Red Sox in this series. It's up to Bailey to extend the inning and the game. Drago takes that deep breath out on the mound. Looks in. Fisk sets the target. Here's the pitch to Bailey. It's a 4. This is good for Bailey. And an 8. Line shot to Burles, and he catches it. Ball game over. The 1975 Red Sox do not squander a 3-0 lead. They do win Game 7, 7-3 behind the power surge, the power company of Carbo, Petrocelli, and Yastrzemski. Carbo with a solo blast, Petrocelli with a 3-run blast, and Yastrzemski with a 3-run blast. And they are going crazy on the field. The San Francisco Giants fans are leaving the field, the stadium, and the Giants are just looking on from their dugout. The Red Sox had a 3-0 lead going to Game 4 at Fenway. Red Sox fans brought the brooms for the sweep. The Giants would have none of it. They won Game 4, 5, and 6. And that queasy feeling came over Red Sox fans, like, are we choking again? But Bill Lee and Dick Drago and the power surge of Carbo, Petrocelli, and Yastrzemski guide the Red Sox to a 7-3 win over the 1962 Giants. What a series it has been. Let's go to some stats, and we shall call it a stream. Bring up the box score. There we go. So, wow, what a game. Bill Lee, that was his 3rd game started in this series. He was the Red Sox best pitcher. In games 2 and 5, he had no decisions. He was better in game 2. Game 5, he gave up 4 earned runs. Game 2, he only gave up 1. But he gets the win here. He went 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk, and he gave up that 2-run homer to Willie Mays. Dick Drago gets the save. 3-inning save. He only gave up 1 hit, struck out 4. He was dominant. Drago had really good outings or really bad outings, and it was a really good outing here in Game 7. He gets a save. Losing pitcher, Jack Sanford, 7 1/3, 8 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned. Walked 6, struck out 4, gave up home runs in the 4th. Top of the 4th to Carbo and Petrocelli. Don Larson came in, pitched an inning and a 3rd, gave up a 3-run blast in the top of the 9th to Yastrzemski, which put the final 3 nails in the Giants' coffin. Duffalo got the last out of the top of the 9th. Attendance to see this Game 7, and hoping for that complete San Francisco miracle, it fell 1 game short. 48,412. Time of the game, 2 hours and 26 minutes in Strat-O-Matic baseball time. For the Red Sox, Cecil Cooper 2 for 4. Rick Burleson 1 for 5 with a run scored. Yastrzemski 1 for 4, a run scored, and 3 RBIs on the 3-run blast. Jim Rice 2 for 5. Carlton Fisk 1 for 4. Bernie Carbo had 1 hit, and it was a home run. He was playing third base. He ended up making an error late in the game. We actually made a switch during the inning. Carbo wasn't too happy with it, but he's not complaining now. They've won the series. Denny Doyle came in to play defense, not getting at bat, as Doyle moved to second. Petrocelli moved from second to third. Evans 0 for 2 with a run scored. Freddie Lynn finally broke out of it. He was 2 for 3 with a run scored. And Rico Petrocelli, player of the game, 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs. In total, the Red Sox 34 at-bats, 7 runs, 12 hits, 7 RBIs. For the Giants in defeat, Neiman 2 for 3, Hiller 0 for 3, Cepeda 0 for 4, McCovey 1 for 4 at the run scored. Willie Mays 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs on that 2-run homer. Felipe Alou 1 for 4, Jose Pagan 1 for 3 with an RBI. Davenport and Bailey both 0 for 4, respectively. The Giants in defeat, 33 at-bats, 3 runs, 7 hits, 3 RBIs. What a series. Player of the game, Rico Petrocelli. Honorable mentions to Bernie Carbo, Carl Yastrzemski, and Dick Drago. Bill Lee did what he did. Workmanlike performance. He got the win. So Al Red Sox fans saying, thank you very much. And we have Higher Ground Gaming in the chat. You missed one heck of a game, but thank you for stopping by, my friend. Check out Higher Ground Gaming with Eric. We're going to call the stream. I'm going to come back real quickly to go over some stats, and we'll pick a MVP of the series. I'm leaning towards Cecil Cooper, but we're going to go through it. So health, happiness. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. God bless. We might have some wrestling on tonight. FOC! Peace!